What's up, chat? So the other day I was looking at stock photos, those weird images that people use in PowerPoints to make them feel more relatable. Like when you're listening to a presentation from your boss about how unhappy customers are and the slides to go with it is just a guy going, Yeah, it really gets the message across. Makes you really understand just how unhappy these customers are. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Well, what about this one? Holy shit, talk about relatable. Now we're talking. Because this is exactly what I want to do to my boss's computer that the PowerPoint is on, so I don't have to look at any more awkward stock photos. But seriously, what the fuck is this? Whose idea was it to have a whole ass photo shoot of a guy pointing a gun at a laptop? This guy must really hate his job. Or computers. And technology. Or whoever he is talking to on this computer. Details. High quality stock image of a young businessman pointing gun at the laptop screen. He is holding a laptop with the left hand while a gun is in his right hand. A businessman looks angry and serious. Yeah. I would say he looks angry. He has a gun in his hand. He is an active threat. The stock photo would be a perfect choice to illustrate a good-looking character in e-learning courses, presentations, or marketing projects. That's it? You're not gonna explain to us why he is threatening a laptop with a firearm? Just that it would be a perfect choice to illustrate a good-looking character in e-learning courses? When I look at this stock photo, the first thing I'm thinking is not, wow, this is a handsome man. He must be taking an online e-learning course.
What?
So anyways, after exploring a few really bizarre stock photos, I started to think, who are these models in these stock photos? They have to be people who are like, you know what? I want to be a model. Yeah, I want to be a model, but I want people who look at my images to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? What is happening here? I am confused and scared. I am naked and afraid. So naturally, I decided to take a deep dive into stock photos and stock photo models, and now I've forgotten what real emotions are. I am a shell of a human being. So let me show you what I found. So honestly, it started out relatively tame with this businessman pointing a literal gun at his computer. Yes, that is considered tame when it comes to stock photos. Illegal possession of a firearm in a workplace is the least of our worries when it comes to stock photos. Now, if you thought that the Glock 19 was overkill for the laptop, then you might be surprised to see that our next photo is of a businesswoman pointing a gun at a goldfish. So I'm not sure if this goldfish owes her money or if she just really does not fuck with goldfish. But I'm really not sure what kind of corporate environment I could ever see this stock photo being used in, realistically. I mean, maybe like a Petco corporate meeting on a slide titled, "A goldfish made fun of me while a 6-foot cat with a hat vandalized my house. Why we should kill all goldfish." I might be able to see that argument. That might be a valid reason to threaten a goldfish with a Glock. Now, one other thing to point out about this image that's really concerning is the fact that she is grinning as hard as she can. She is very, very happy about pointing this gun at this goldfish. She looks like she enjoys killing goldfish. Now, this next image I think is supposed to be a play on the whole elephant in the room trope, but instead it kind of just looks like a business guy getting a lap dance from an elephant. Like the elephant is just twerking on it. Maybe it's his secretary trying to get a raise or something, I don't know. Hi folks, have you ever been peer pressured into getting high off of a potato while on the clock? No. Why would we have ever been offered that ever in our entire lives? Oh, okay. Sick. Well, my job's done here. Wow, I don't even have to do the presentation. I thought this issue was a lot more common. Yeah, so I don't have any explanation for this image whatsoever, or any idea who it would ever relate to. All I know is that it looks like those drug awareness ads where it's like, say no to cannabis. Say no to the devil's lettuce. And cigarettes. And drugs. And methamphetamine. Do not do methamphetamine. Say no to methamphetamine while you are on the clock. While you're on the clock, if somebody offers you methamphetamine on a white porcelain plate, do this gesture and they will get the message. Say no to drugs. Say, drugs, I resist you. I reject you, drugs. I say no. Except in this one, it is a potato. Why you would ever need to reject a potato? I can't think of any good reason. You should always say yes to potatoes. Alright, so now moving away from corporate stock images, I was really looking for some, wholesome family stock images. And so I found grandma shows the grandkid important life skills. So at first glance, this image looks like a nice wholesome time with a grandma and her grandkids. And then, oh God, are those knives? Is that the knife challenge? And then the kid in the background is crying like, please grandma, please. I do not want to stab my fingers. I'm 4 years old. I do not have knife handling skills. I can barely flush a toilet. So I guess the message of this stock photo is, don't trust your grandma. Yeah, fuck grandmas, they always be doing this shit. They always be making their grandkids commit to dangerous challenges from the internet. We just don't remember because we were too young. I always knew grandmas were sick in the head. All I needed was this stock photo to confirm it. Thanks, stock photos. Alright, so if you didn't already think the stock photos before were really absurd, the next few images start to get really bizarre. Like this image of a nun who is seemingly worshipping a goldfish. Now I will be honest with you, this goldfish looks like he's seen some stuff. He's scaring me a little bit. I honestly don't blame her for worshipping him. He looks like he could be an all-knowing goldfish that'll tell you when you're going to die. But let's not forget, this is a stock photo image. So if anybody needs a stock photo image of a nun worshipping a goldfish for any reason that you can think of, because I can think of zero. What your presentation could possibly be about that you would ever need this, please let me know. Or this one with a dentist that's holding a big ass power drill while menacingly looking at the camera. Is he about to do like a full mouth transplant here? What is going on? Like he's not just removing the teeth, he's removing the whole bottom of your face. Your whole mouth, your whole bottom half, and just replacing it with a new one. What could you possibly need a drill like that for? What is happening? I feel like as a kid, this is what you imagined going to the dentist was like. A villain-looking dude with a big-ass industrial drill with henchmen just plotting to steal your teeth. And then you'll never get them back. Your teeth will never grow back because they removed your whole mouth. You no longer have a mouth. There's just nothing there. They stole your mouth. Forget about stealing your nose. They stole your whole ass mouth. So as you can see, stock photos are really, really bizarre. And I need answers. I need you guys to please tell me who's using these stock photos and what kind of presentations are they using these for? I need to know. So please let me know. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.